Oh yeah, you know what it is. E-King Fight News back at it. Sergey Kovalev speaking on the way to his upcoming fight versus Vasyl Lomachenko revealed that he is backing his friend Vasyl Lomachenko in his December 9th showdown in New York, Madison Square Garden. He believes Vasyl Lomachenko versus Guillermo is a fight where, I'm paraphrasing on his comments, he basically said it can go either way in terms of someone scoring a knockout. With the caliber of these two fighters, it's like two of the finest boxers facing each other. And he didn't want to use the word fighter, but what he's underestimating is the fact that Guillermo is a fighter and he's a master boxer. Literally a master boxer. And Vasyl Lomachenko hasn't shown the full potential of his fighting spirit. You know, he had a chance against Orlando Salido where it was getting later in the rounds and it was understood that Lomachenko needed to do something very big in order to capture the fight. He could not score a fight-winning knockdown or a punch that just changed the momentum completely in his favor. He could not do that. And your boy Lomachenko ended up in a losing situation, right? He lost to Salido. He's got a chance to do that once again when he squares off against Guillermo. He's gonna have a chance to ultimately prove the naysayers wrong. He's gonna have a chance to do that, and Bob Arum gets to promote the heck out of this fight and witness and see if he has the real deal on his side, or if he let the real deal go across the street to Rock Nation. It's gonna be a truth-telling moment for all the backers of this whole Eastern European movement, which include HBO, which include Bob Arum, which include like ESPN. You know, their fucking dreams have a very good chance of being crushed. So I'm gonna be content one way or the other, because regardless of what happens, I think Guillermo will finally get the respect he deserves as a world-class champion, regardless of what happens on that night. Because there hasn't been a fight where I've seen Rigondeaux and I wasn't able to say, you know what, credit to him, he fought an excellent fight, you know, mad respect to Rigondeaux. You know? I haven't seen a fight where I couldn't say that about him. And I've seen some fights with Lomachenko where, you know, the performance isn't A-class, it's just, you know, he's doing enough to win the rounds, and he's not really looking impressive. But recently he has looked impressive, to his credit. In his recent 3 fights, he's looked impressive, but against the Mariaga, against a Sosa, against the Walters, that was probably the best of his opponents in recent memory. But I still believe he won his most impressive fight was in his 3rd fight against Gary Russell, and he hasn't fought that caliber opponent since then. In my opinion, Rigondeaux is a greater caliber opponent than Gary Russell, in my opinion. If you believe Gary Russell is a higher caliber opponent, then I would understand you thinking Vasyl Lomachenko could beat Rigondeaux. But Gary Russell is no 2-time Olympic world champion. No. He's very good. He's explosive, he's athletic. Sometimes he relies on that too much, and Lomachenko was able to take advantage. In this case, Guillermo Rigondeaux has a decided reach advantage, and he's a master at using distance. So don't think for a second that Lomachenko can just box from the outside, because that's not going to work. It's not. What more can I say? Sergey Kovalev is backing Vasyl Lomachenko by knockout. He thinks it's going to happen in the later rounds. And who knows, maybe he's right. Maybe Lomachenko will be behind on points, being completely outboxed by Guillermo Rigondeaux, and his only way to win is to knock Rigondeaux out. And if he does it, credit to him. But if he doesn't, don't take that victory away from Guillermo Rigondeaux. Give him the credit he deserves. E-King.